Do you know what the best-selling Infiniti is in Canada? Is it the Q50 sedan? No. Is it the QX60 compact crossover? No. It's this, a large 7-passenger, 3-row crossover, the QX60, and it's getting a facelift and some upgrades, and we're here in San Antonio, Texas to find out more.
So for 2016 QX60, we updated the front fascia, including the grille, the bumper, new fog light covers, as well as the headlights. So they have the characteristic Infiniti sort of eye-line outline to them. Very characteristic across all of our vehicles. In terms of the rear, new rear tailgate as well as tail lights, slight bumper changes. I understand why it's our best seller. The segment is growing, especially the compact SUV and the SUV segment. People are transferring from cars which don't offer as much utility or don't offer as much space. And the vehicles are actually very car-like in terms of the way they drive. So you're not sacrificing any drivability for the fact that you're gonna have more room, carry more things in perfect comfort.
It's interesting what Infiniti's trying to accomplish here with what is typically a family people mover. They've kind of got two different vehicles on their hands. For the front seat passengers looking forward, this looks luxury sedan. And if you look at the dash and the way it's put together, it is like their full-size luxury sedans. You have the same material, switches and screens. They've even added the car shifter from one of their other products into this crossover vehicle. New for 2016 is this leather-stitched upper panel on the dashboard. So everything here is luxury sedan. Then you get the other half of the crossover vehicle, which is the utility. Second row seats. Sure, there's plenty of leg room, but you can't slide your feet under these seats because that's where all the power operated gizmos are, and there's no way to stretch your legs out. Now, there's power operated seats in the third row as well. Power for the backs, moving them up and down, which is very, very handy. And when you have the seats all the way up, you can see there's a storage area. You lift that up, and underneath is a hidden storage compartment. So functional, luxurious. Now let's find out if it drives like a luxury sedan. Well, this Infiniti QX60 has a carry-over drivetrain, 3.5-liter V6 engine, 265 horsepower and 248 pound-feet of torque, and it all runs through a continuously variable transmission, then to all 4 wheels, which is standard in Canada. So the continuously variable transmission has some sports settings here. You can put it in eco mode or even snow, and that changes where the transmission really starts. It changes the ratios for more dynamic or more laid-back driving. But what they have changed in this vehicle is the suspension. They've changed the tires, they've changed the suspension, the shocks, and the springs to give it a more dynamic feel. You notice it right away that there's more connectedness to the driver when you're driving. And in addition to that, they've changed the acoustic glass in the windshield and the side windows here to give you more refinement. So on one hand, they're going to give you a more dynamic feel. On the other hand, more of a luxury, quiet feel inside the cabin. And we're on the highway here in Texas, which are quite bumpy, and it's soaking up the bumps quite nicely. It's supposed to give you more dynamic feel, but it doesn't feel like a real canyon carving type of vehicle, more like a big luxury sedan, and most people will be happy with that. So sure, this Infiniti QX60 is based on the same platform as the Nissan Pathfinder, but it is a different product. It's certainly much more upscale on the inside. Beautiful finish, the stitched dash, the quilted seats, much more sophisticated looking on the outside. And I really do like the design direction that Infiniti is headed. A couple of things, even though this is a brand new refreshed product, it's hard for the car companies to keep ahead of technology. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, not available yet. They're probably coming down the road. Things like wireless cell phone charging, not that available in this product, but you know what? That's what's interesting about the auto industry. It always changes.
Looking for a new vehicle? Check out all the models at our new website, drivingtelevision.com.
In 2015 was a strong year for Infiniti's growth, both in the United States and worldwide, and we expect that to continue in 2016. Last year, Infiniti launched the freshened QX50 in the United States and Canada. In its first 3 months on the market, it has done very well. Now in 2016, the brand will launch enhancement to its core models with the renewed QX60 and enhancement to the Q50. The Q50 is receiving a new 3-liter twin turbocharged V6 engine family with two variants, 300 horsepower and 400 horsepower. For the first time in the US, we will also offer a new 4-cylinder 2.0-liter turbo engine, a product of our alliance with Daimler. And at the show here in Detroit, you see our all-new Infiniti Q60 Sports Coupe, which will go on sale in the second half of 2016. Given these important new products and the momentum that the Infiniti team has coming out of 2015, I'm bullish on the brand's opportunities for this year.